Imagine living in a world where by the time you reach your 90s, you are able to keep the same level of strength and mobility that you had when you were younger. Doesn't it sound like it's too wonderful to be true? I speak to you today with vital knowledge that has the potential to significantly influence the quality of life you experience as you get older. It is disturbing to see the quiet epidemic that's sweeping through the senior community, and most people don't even realize it's happening until it's too late. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you stood up from a chair without pushing off your knees? When did you last walk across a room without feeling like you had to watch your every step? See, what most seniors don't know is this. After 60, your muscles start wasting away, not just slowly, but steadily. And if you don't stop it, by the time you hit 70, 80, or 90, your legs may no longer be able to hold your body upright. It's called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. It's not rare. It's not just getting old. It's the silent destroyer of independence. It's why so many older adults lose their balance, struggle to climb stairs, feel weak and wobbly getting out of bed, and why some, heartbreakingly, end up in nursing homes, not because their minds are gone, but because their bodies gave out. And here's the real tragedy. This is preventable. But hardly anyone talks about it. Not your doctor. Not your family. Not the nightly news. Because the truth is, most of what we've been told about aging is outdated. And what your body is missing isn't just movement or exercise. It's a critical vitamin that plays a massive role in keeping your muscles strong, your bones firm, and your balance sharp, long after 60. And guess what? Over 90% of people over the age of 60 are dangerously low in it. Not because they're lazy. Not because they're unhealthy. But because no one told them how important it is, until now. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain. You'll discover what this overlooked nutrient is, why it's so powerful, and how some seniors are walking, climbing, and even dancing well into their 80s and beyond, while others, sadly, struggle to stand. This isn't hype. It's science. And it might just save your independence. So now the question is, what's the missing piece? What's that one simple thing your body's been quietly craving, that could help restore your strength, protect your balance, and keep you moving with confidence? It starts with one of the most underestimated combinations in senior health. Vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. Now, you've probably heard of vitamin D. Maybe you take a little in the winter or hear it mentioned when people talk about bone health. But what you might not know is that vitamin D3 is absolutely essential for maintaining muscle strength as you age. According to Harvard Health, D3 does far more than just support your bones. It plays a critical role in how your muscles contract, how your nerves fire, and how steady you feel on your feet. But D3 doesn't work alone. And this is where so many seniors, through no fault of their own, are getting it wrong. See, D3 helps your body absorb calcium from the food you eat and the supplements you take. But without vitamin K2 to guide that calcium into your bones, it can start to build up in the wrong places, like your joints, or worse, your arteries. Let that sink in. Calcium without K2 can harden your arteries. The very supplement that's meant to protect your bones might be hurting your heart, slowly, silently, if it's not paired with the right companion. K2 is the traffic controller. It tells calcium where to go, and more importantly, where not to go. It sends it to your bones and teeth, where it strengthens and reinforces your skeletal structure, and keeps it out of your bloodstream, where it could cause stiffness, pressure, and long-term damage. Together, D3 and K2 are a powerhouse duo. They don't just help you absorb nutrients, they help you use them properly, so your bones stay dense, your muscles stay strong, and your body stays upright. Now here's what makes this so powerful. Most seniors are already taking calcium. Many are even told to take extra as they age. But here's the truth that's rarely talked about: taking calcium alone, without D3 and K2, could actually increase your risk of falls by making your arteries stiff and reducing circulation to your muscles. It's not about taking more. It's about taking smarter. So what can you do? Look for a combined supplement that contains both vitamin D3 and K2, and make sure it's D3, not D2. D3 is the active form your body can actually use. And take it with a meal that contains a bit of healthy fat, something like eggs, avocado, or olive oil, to help your body absorb it properly. This one simple habit, just this one, could be a turning point. Because if your bones are brittle and your muscles are weak, it doesn't matter how active your mind is, your body won't follow. But when you give your body the tools it truly needs, the story changes. You don't just survive aging, you walk through it strong. And this is only the beginning. Because there's another silent deficiency that could be causing your fatigue, your cramps, even that shaky feeling in your legs. Let's talk about that next. Now let's take it a step further. Because even if you're getting enough D3 and K2, there's another crucial piece of the puzzle that often goes unnoticed, even though it affects how steady you walk, how well you sleep, and how much energy you feel throughout the day. It's something I like to call the underrated muscle vitamin, but you probably know it as magnesium. Now here's the shocking truth. Up to 70% of adults over 60 are deficient in magnesium. Let that sink in. 7 out of 10 people your age, maybe even you, are walking around every day without enough of a mineral that your body depends on to do nearly everything. Muscle movement, nerve signaling, heart rhythm, even how well you sleep at night. Magnesium is like the oil in your engine. Without it, everything starts to grind, tighten, and slow down. Have you ever felt tightness in your calves? Maybe you've had leg cramps that wake you up at night, or you notice a sort of buzzing or twitching in your muscles that comes and goes. That shaky, restless feeling in your legs when you try to lie down. That might not be just age. That could be your body crying out for magnesium. Here's why this matters so much. Magnesium helps your muscles relax, and that's just as important as contracting. You need strength, yes, but you also need your muscles to release, to reset, to recover. Without enough magnesium, they can stay tight, locked up, overworked. And that stiffness can lead to falls, pain, and fatigue, the very things we're trying to protect you from. And it's not just about muscles. Magnesium supports your nervous system, too. It keeps your nerve signals steady and smooth, so your reflexes stay sharp and your body reacts quickly when you need it to, like when you miss a step or need to catch your balance. Now, not all magnesium is created equal. Some forms pass right through your system, others can cause stomach upset. So here's what works best. Look for magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, two forms that are well absorbed and gentle on your stomach. A dosage between 200 to 400 milligrams daily is usually ideal for seniors, but always check with your doctor if you're on medications. Here's a little pro tip, too. Take it in the evening. Why? Because magnesium also helps your brain wind down. It promotes calm, eases tension, and can actually support deeper, more restorative sleep, the kind that helps your body heal and rebuild overnight. So with one simple mineral, taken daily, you're not just helping your muscles move better. You're helping your nerves communicate more clearly. You're easing cramps and twitches. And you're supporting the kind of sleep that your aging body desperately needs to stay strong. Think about that. How many restless nights have you had lately? How often have you woken up feeling sore, tired, or drained, before your day even begins? Now imagine waking up and feeling calm, rested, and ready to move. That's the difference magnesium can make. And it's why this underrated vitamin deserves a front row seat in your daily routine. But there's still another powerful tool waiting for you, one that works not just on your body, but your brain, too. Let's talk about that next. Now, you've given your body the right fuel, with D3, K2, and magnesium. But there's another part of the equation that no supplement can replace. It's something your body craves more than you realize. Something that can quite literally keep you out of the hospital, out of a wheelchair, and out living your life fully. It's movement. And not just any movement, I'm talking about the kind of movement that becomes a habit, not a chore. Let me put it plainly. You need to move like your life depends on it, because it does. Here's why. According to new studies, just 30 minutes of walking a day can reduce your risk of falling by nearly 40%. Now think about that. One of the biggest fears for older adults, the fall that leads to a broken hip, a hospital stay, or worse, could be drastically reduced by something as simple as putting one foot in front of the other. No fancy machines. No high-impact workouts. No gym memberships. Just you, your body, and a short daily walk. Why does this work so well? Because motion is medicine. Movement keeps your joints lubricated, like oil in a hinge. It activates your muscles, fires up your balance reflexes, and keeps your blood flowing to all the right places. It helps your brain stay alert, your heart stay strong, and your mood stay stable. And here's the part nobody talks about. The more you move, the easier it becomes. But the less you move, the faster you lose what you had. It doesn't have to be a marathon. It doesn't even have to be all at once. In fact, some of the most powerful results come from what I call movement snacks. Here's how it works. Every hour you're awake, get up and move for just 5 minutes. Pace around the house. March in place. Take a quick walk to the mailbox and back. Stretch your arms. Roll your shoulders. Anything that gets your body out of stillness, because stillness is what steals your strength. 5 minutes here. 10 minutes there. It adds up. And those little bursts of movement, they train your brain and body to stay ready, responsive, and resilient. Now maybe you're thinking, I don't have the energy to move more. But here's the twist, movement gives you energy. The more you sit, the more tired you feel. But when you move, your body wakes up. Your circulation improves. Your muscles activate. Your brain gets a boost of oxygen and says, ah, yes, we're alive. So don't wait for a perfect time or a sunny day. Don't worry about gym clothes or treadmills or schedules. Start where you are. Walk in your living room. Step side to side during the commercials. Take a lap around the kitchen while your tea is brewing. The goal is not intensity, it's consistency. And consistency, my friend, is what gives you your power back. Because every step you take is a vote for your independence. Every time you choose to move, you're telling your body, I'm not done yet. I'm still in control. I'm still here, and I'm still strong. And the truth is, strength isn't just about lifting weights. It's about showing up, again and again, for the life you still have. So now, with your nutrients in place and your body in motion, you're building something powerful. But there's still one more vital layer that holds it all together, a simple shift that reconnects your mind, your memory, and your muscles. Let's dive into that next. So let's take a breath and bring it all together. Because by now, you've heard the truth, the kind of truth most people never get told until it's too late. And I want you to hear this from me, loud and clear. You still have power. You still have time. And what you choose to do today, no matter your age, can shape what your body is capable of tomorrow. So if you want to stay strong, if you want to stay mobile, if you want to stay independent, not just in your 60s, but into your 70s, 80s, even 90s, then here's what matters most. First, start with your fuel. That D3 plus K2 combo. It's not just another vitamin, it's a foundational support system for your bones, muscles, and heart. It's the kind of protection that keeps you upright, steady, and confident in your step. Second, don't ignore magnesium. It's the quiet hero, easing your cramps, calming your nerves, and helping your body truly rest at night. It supports your strength from the inside out. And third, keep moving. Even 5 minutes at a time. Even if it's just around the house. Your body was made to move, and every single time you do, you're sending a message. I'm still here. I'm still capable. I'm still living, fully. Now, maybe you're wondering where to start. Maybe all of this feels like a lot to change at once. So let me make it simple. Just pick one. Start with the one that speaks to you the most. Maybe it's adding a little walk to your morning. Maybe it's finding a supplement with D3 and K2. Maybe it's taking magnesium tonight and seeing how your sleep feels tomorrow. Just pick one. One small shift. One new habit. And stick with it. Because your body, even now, is still listening. It still wants to heal. It still wants to move. And with the right support, it absolutely can. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for a perfect plan. Start now. Start today. Your future self is already smiling, saying thank you. Now I want to hear from you. Because you've heard a lot today, and I know something in here must have made you pause. Maybe it sparked a memory. Maybe it reminded you of someone you love. Or maybe, just maybe, it made you believe a little more in what's still possible for you. So tell me, which of these strength-saving tips surprised you the most? Was it the truth about calcium doing more harm than good without D3 and K2? Was it finding out how magnesium might be behind those restless legs or sleepless nights? Or maybe it was the simple idea that 5 minutes of walking can protect your future in a way no pill ever could? Whatever it was, I want to hear your voice in the comments. Do you know someone who's defying their age, someone who's still going strong at 70, 80, even 90? Tag them. Celebrate them. Let's lift each other up and remind the world, aging doesn't mean slowing down, not if you don't let it. And hey, while you're there, tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing this community grow across towns, cities, even countries. You're not alone in this journey, we're walking it together. If this video spoke to you, even just one part of it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a dose of real, practical, empowering health wisdom. Here on Thriving Age Tip, we're rewriting the story of aging, one step, one smile, one strong body at a time. So keep showing up. Keep taking care of yourself. And remember, your best years, they're not behind you. They're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, and keep thriving.